Tyler would usually tell us, or we would hear from people who's in the audience, nobody said anything about Cicely Tyson. So when I walked back into the theater to go get something out my dressing room, there she was. Because, Alice, I do realize I've been places most people haven't. I do not take lightly watching Tyler Perry develop to where he is today, because I saw it first. No, I experienced it.
You were there.
Firsthand, and God, I so thank you so much for that opportunity. Also, that's where I met Cicely Tyson.
I didn't know that.
We were filming at the Beacon Theater in New York City, and our hotels were close enough so we could just walk to the theater and go back to our hotels. And I forgot something. I don't know what it was, because Tyler would usually tell us, or we would hear from people who's in the audience, nobody said anything about Cicely Tyson. So when I walked back into the theater to go get something out my dressing room, there she was. I said, "It's you." She said, "Hey, baby, how you doing?"
Wow.
And I think she said, "Miss Ann, it's nice to meet you," because we were doing Medea Goes, class reunion.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my God. And we had a moment in time.
Yeah.
I so cherish it now, just the conversation. And I asked if I could take a picture, and she said, no. She said, I just had some cataract, or she just had something with her eyes.
Yeah.
And she asked, I would be really appreciative if we didn't. I said, no problem. But I said, but may I hold your hand?
Yeah.
I'm a holding a hands person, because that tells everything.
Oh, yeah?
And we hugged, and I said, do you need anything, or you wait? She said, I'm waiting for somebody to come get me. I said, okay. So, damn.
Yeah.
That's where I met Oprah.
Wow.
And I never forget, that was the first time Tyler had got to know, Oprah had came to the show, and Tyler was so nervous. He was like, we were backstage, he said, I think I'm going to let y'all meet her. No, I ain't going to let y'all meet her. And then he just kept going. He said, just go to your dressing room. And we were just like, okay, in my dressing room, Judy Peason was we were sharing a suite together. And we sat there, we said, I said, whatever gonna be, whatever gonna be.
Yeah.
I said, we just gonna meet some Oprah. I believe in Jesus. So I said a prayer after he sent us back to our dressing rooms. And when I walked out of the door, guess who was there? Oprah. And she said, Vanessa, because we were doing Medea Goes to Jail. And I said, Oprah. And we hugged, and Gail was with her. Oh, God. And that's me and my roommate. I think Judy had left.
Yeah.
And we sat there, and I just said, God, I thank you for that. It couldn't have happened no other way. And again, didn't take any pictures. I don't know. It wasn't as fancy like today. We carry a camera and selfie.
Yeah.
I mean, but those moments. Prince. Prince was in the audience in L.A.
Yeah.
And that's when he did Purple Rain, that thing. But he got permission, I think, first.
Oh, that time?
I think so. And it was so, he started, then he said, I ain't doing it right. Let me see if there's anybody in the audience who could do it. And they passed the mic to Prince. Oh, my God. I wasn't on stage. That show came out.
Wow.
Oh, gosh, those moments were just priceless. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going on. Okay.